There's a little adapter you can get called an Optiloop. This is a 2.5 power increasement magnification, and normally would bolt onto a right or left side eye in place of the bolt that's there. And that does good if you want to do something like this. You can tune it up and down, and you can magnify one, and it moves you up to, you know, an extra 2.5 multiplication of power, but you have to pick which eye you want, and that's kind of annoying. Me, as you might have noticed, I put a hole there, and if you get right in the very center, and you set this thing up here, now I can switch it between right or left eyes. But one further, I of course like to modify things, and I have found that if this is mounted on the inside, there we go. Anyway, then I can still choose an eye, but out here you can't really tell that I'm using an optical enhancements, but it does make a quick difference. And this way I can pick whichever eye I want by simply sliding it in or out. And you're like, well, it's right in the middle, wouldn't that be annoying? Actually, no, you can't really notice it. It's too close to your nose. It's kind of in the way of what you wouldn't see anyway, because the way the lenses work. So just a quick little tip I would note, if you're going to do this, this part of this is bent, and you kind of have to heat it up a little bit. Don't get carried away, but a hairdryer works nicely, just enough to make this a little bit more pliable. And when you put this in here, I would recommend using one of the original nuts. They're very small. That way they don't get in the way of your lens. And generally I just put it in there and leave it there. And then anytime I need it, I can just rotate it right and left. So I suppose you could put the lens on the inside for just one eye, as well as you could do for the outside for just one eye. But I like being able to pick different types of things that I'm working on. My right eye is not as strong, but I can see better colors with it. So left eye is better at focusing, right eye is better at seeing certain things. And yeah, I don't know, that maybe it's not true for everyone, but well, you get the idea. So you can see that the space needs to be equal, a good space from the lenses. That way when you turn it, it's got the right, it's not at a tilted angle, because that won't work, it'll be messed up. But like this, it's all you do. You just tilt it to whichever eye you want to magnify, put it back in the middle, you're looking around it. Anyway, I'll get that nut on there, and that's all there is to that one.